Okay. I really don't know about Grey Road. You would think they would have already added Grey Road by now, but I don't know what the holdup with Grey Road is. Although we're gonna have to sit here and watch this opening cutscene 1,000 times. Watching the live now, the music brings me back to day one Grand Cross releases. Struggling every stage. It has come a long way. The game has definitely progressed a lot. And although a lot of people are like leaving the game and playing different stuff, like I definitely understand why they are. But I'm actually pretty like okay with the game at the moment. Like I don't know. I'm just enjoying playing. I've been taking it not quite so seriously lately and just kind of been relaxed, just doing my dailies and grinding out the Belmos raids and stuff like that, and it's honestly been pretty enjoyable. And Nalyd, how do you get your game screen fully fit your screen? So you have to play on the computer, and you have to play with an emulator. I use BlueStacks, and they have a full screen option in BlueStacks for Grand Cross specifically. What are these little cat emotes? I hate that they don't let you like hover over emotes like that on YouTube. That's the best I got. That's a close enough cat, I think. I'm using BlueStacks, I just can't find it. Let me open mine really quick and we'll look. Oh, not that. So if you open Grand Cross and you go to settings, under game settings, mine has play in landscape mode. I just make sure to keep that checked. And then as far as my stuff goes, I make sure that it's in landscape tablet mode. And then I play on a high resolution so that way it looks better, but I don't think that's really required. How's your day? It's pretty good. I just got back from eating. We went to like a Japanese steakhouse for whatever reason, and it was a good time. There's been a lot of stuff going on today. I really wanted to make a video on the dev notes, but I haven't had time today because I've been so busy. I think I'm just going to record that later tonight and probably just upload it in the morning since I don't have anything specific that I want to put out tomorrow as far as videos go. So we shall see. Honestly, this opening cutscene is so good. Like, they did a really good job animating this. Which is crazy, too, because Howlix is in this. If I'm not mistaken, this has been the same trailer since, like, the very, first day the game launched. And, I wonder if a lot of people were, like, really curious about that Howlix, like, Crimson Demon being in this trailer. Because he wasn't in the game initially. Hey Nalyd, how you doing, buddy? I haven't watched you in a while, so I'm gonna watch this premiere with you. Alright, dude, I'm doing good. Same old, same old. Just chilling out, playing the game. Pretty excited about this one though, because I really have no idea what this is, and I think they've done a pretty good job of keeping it vague enough to where it's gonna capture people's interest and they want to know what it is. Compared to how bad the anime was. And dude, I don't know what it is. They did such a great job, like 3D modeling everything and stuff like that. Like it has like that really nice, almost like cell shaded sort of art and everything like that on the models and stuff. It just looks really, really good. Like they, I don't know, if they could honestly make like full-fledged cutscenes and stuff like that, like this, I'm sure this took a long time to make though, whoever made that, great job. But yeah. If they would make like actual like cutscenes and stuff like that with that sort of animation style, it'd be crazy. It'd be awesome. Posted my first 7DS video today, just a battle since I wanted to show my friends. Oh, that's cool. That's all. I mean, honestly, that's that's pretty much how I got started playing or like doing YouTube stuff. Is just like one of my friends wanted me to like play games and stuff like that, and he just wanted to watch me play them, so I just started playing games and everything like that, and I've just played whatever I wanted ever since. It's been a fun time. Sup, how was your day? Dude, we're doing good. Had a pretty good day so far. Just waiting to see what this whole announcement is about. Very, very curious. I didn't want to start like as soon as the premiere started because I figured it would be kind of crazy and hectic as soon as it started, but having to watch this intro 1,000 times over is not the best either. My PC is 16 years old, I believe so. It sometimes takes a bit to load. Oh, I would imagine so. It's so crazy how fast like computers and stuff like that get outdated too. Like I would say I probably built this one. I probably started building my computer maybe like 10 years ago at this point. Maybe a little bit after that. I don't think it was quite 10 years, maybe like 8 years or something. And I constantly upgrade stuff in my computer, but it's crazy. As soon as like one new thing comes out, your computer is basically out of date and you have to worry about buying a new one or whatever, which, I mean, some stuff will last you a while, but I would love to buy a new graphics card, but everybody's scalping graphics cards at the moment, so I can't get one. Just used that 60 gems on Bond's banner and got green Escanor. Let's go. Hey, 26.6. Dude, his ult's got to be at like 10,000% now, I guess. Kind of like how gacha works, huh? Exactly. As soon as a new part comes out, your old parts get power creep. It's just, it is what it is. Do you have a favorite character? From season 1, I would probably say Jericho, and then from like season 2 until maybe season 2 and 3, maybe Derrieri's my favorite, and then I really like Ludociel whenever season 4 stuff started happening. But I also really like Assault Mode Meliodas. Assault Mode Meliodas is like so cool in my opinion. I don't know, it's hard to narrow it down to just like one favorite character for the entire series because there are a lot of cool characters. Like I really like Deanne. I like Deanne a lot. I think my stream just cut out. I'm not sure what just happened. We're good? Are we good? I don't know what happened. My internet might not cooperate with me today. I swear, I'm so like, I like to do live streams, but I'm so weird about my internet. My internet is not the greatest because United States internet is awful. So I can't, I don't feel like I could stream on a regular basis. It would just be so much of a hassle to have to worry about my internet all the time. Ludo, both my favorite in Grand Cross and the anime, slapping Goddess Liz with him. Dude, Ludo is so fun. Like, I really didn't like like when he first got announced and everything like that, I really didn't like that you had to pour so much into him to make him really good. But once you do, it's such a game changer. Like going in and just being able to destroy somebody because their defense has been lowered by 40% is such a cool feeling. Like being able to do massive damage to him it's awesome. It really is. Like, it feels like a cheat code. But obviously, not everybody has that sort of luxury. So, I try not to use them as much as possible. Like, especially for, like, showcases and stuff like that. It just feels artificial, almost. But if I'm just, like, having fun playing the game and stuff like that, I really like to use Ludo. He's such a fun character. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. I really don't know what this is. Because the way that they like worded a lot of the stuff on here, it almost seems like the world premiere stuff and like the way that they've sort of like announced it in general. Like the description and everything like that for this video in general is like a whole new adventure begins together with the 7 deadly sins. Like a whole new adventure. Like that seems really ambitious. Like I honestly don't know what this could be. And especially because like normally they try to give us some sort of indicator of like what's coming up in dev notes and stuff like this. But I mean, if they're willing to show this off and it's like a big thing, then they had to have been working on it for a while and they've just kept it quiet. So I am very intrigued. It says exclusive would be great for the 7 OG characters. Yeah, that would be honestly really cool. I really like the 7 catastrophes and stuff like that. They're really neat. New story mode, that would be awesome actually. After looking through the dev notes and stuff like that, it seems like a large majority of the players were really interested in trying to play more like story content and stuff like that. So it wouldn't surprise me if they took that feedback and really like ran with it or something like that. Like that would be really nice. Sips excitedly, exactly. Oh, super excited. I thought you were talking about me sipping my water. I want to see Meliodas to be fully control his demon side without getting emotionless. Yeah, that would be really cool. Let's go. Kind of scared. It is kind of scary. I really don't know what this is. It's almost time though. Yeah, story mode is so much fun. I know it. Like, there's been quite a big gap between a lot of the story content lately, so I'm interested. Okay, got a lot of stuff here. That was the summon animation. That's Lost Vein. Goddess Liz. The stupid dancing animations, please stop. Who is that? Who is that guy? Hello? Ragnarok world premiere. Dude, they're on stage. Okay, what is this? Welcome knights from around the world to the world premiere of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Ragnarok. Sukim. Conducted in compliance with coronavirus prevention regulations. Okay. This is interesting. Waiting for the 2-year anniversary of Grand Cross. It is an honor to present knights a great new epic and original Grand Cross Ragnarok. There's that guy. He looks cool. That's a cool armor set and his sword. We believe today will mark the beginning of a new journey with all of you. This is so crazy. Before the event begins in earnest, we would like to show the animation trailer for Knights to experience the essence of Ragnarok at a glance. Okay, okay. This is so crazy. Let's take a look at the Ragnarok video. Dude, this is nuts. Like, this looks like really good production and everything like that. This is crazy. I'm gonna turn it up just a tad. Fimbulwinter continues. The world will be filled with hunger, war, malice, and lies. Can you turn off your video for a second? Money funding. Together with the 7 Deadly Sins. What do you mean by turn off your video? Oh, like my camera? Yeah, sure. Dude, this legit looks like an anime. That looks really, really cool. That almost looks like it would be like a world map or something like that. Dude, that's a cool outfit. Dude, what is this? Dude, this looks so crazy. Good God, look at... I'm not even gonna say it. This does look really clean. I like these like wintry outfits that they're wearing. Here's this guy. Neil knows what I'm talking about. Ragnarok is an all-new original story for the Seven Deadly Sins exclusive to Grand Cross. Okay, so it might be a new story. Transported to the world of Norse mythology depicted in books, resulting in a whole new adventure. In addition to unfolding a new story, never before seen heroes of Ragnarok will make an appearance to show you a bigger world. This looks so crazy. The executive director of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross will now talk about Ragnarok and its global reach. This is so interesting. Let's welcome Mr. Koo. This is the guy who wrote the dev notes. It's really him. That was a really cool trailer, honestly. I'm the executive producer of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Cool. It's a great honor to celebrate the second anniversary of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross on this special stage. Many Knights are currently celebrating the second anniversary festival in Korea and Japan, while global players are enjoying the Holy War Festival. I come to you online with important information to celebrate the second anniversary. For the past 2 years, many Knights from around the world have enjoyed the supported Grand Cross. Many things happened in the last 2 years that take a quick look back at the road taken to get here. Okay. Since the release of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross in Korea and Japan on June 4th, 2019, we have serviced Knights around the world for a total of 733 days until today, June 5th, 2021. On March 3rd, 2020, the game was expanded to global regions, and we have been serving over 170 regional markets around the world so far. At the moment, we have surpassed 30 million downloads with over 35 million Knights around the world enjoying the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I love the translation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank players from Korea, Japan, and all regions of the globe for your love and support for the game. I'm not the best reader, so if I miss something, sorry. As you've seen in this video, this is the new beginning for the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. A new adventure will begin, featuring the heroes you know and love. Introducing the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross Ragnarok. Ragnarok is a tribute from the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross to fans who love the original Seven Deadly Sins and enjoy Grand Cross. We have been concerned since before the launch of the game. We believe those who love Grand Cross also love the original work. As the development team, we believe it would be a nice experience to create a new adventure with the charming heroes of the original. With that thought, Ragnarok became an original story in the world of Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, carefully planned and prepared for over 2 years, going further back. I missed it. I believe there would be no gift greater for the fans than experiencing a new adventure with Meliodas. This is really crazy. We hope the story will be a blast for the fans of the original story. If seen as an anime, the entire story of Ragnarok consists of around 24 episodes. You can think of it as one season of the anime in volume. So it is a show, I think. The story of Ragnarok will consist of around 12 chapters in game, and it will take turns releasing with the main story every month. So many of the team have worked day and night to bring you Ragnarok and make it a story that rises to the level of the original. This is so crazy. We would like to take the opportunity to thank Kodansha and Mr. Nakaba Suzuki for their help. We hope our efforts can prove to be a new fun journey for our Knights. Dude, this is nuts. We hope you look forward to the new story of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I don't think it's going to be canon necessarily, but I think it is going to be like a side story that pairs with the game. We've heard the past and future of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross and Ragnarok. That girl is so cute. I can't help it. As mentioned by Mr. Koo, I think Ragnarok will be a great gift for all who love the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Countless developers have been hard at work to bring you Ragnarok. I'm sure many of you are wondering how this update will look in-game. Oh my god, they're going to show it off. With that, we have another video ready for you. Let's see this, dude. I'm ready. Let's take a look right now. Oh my god. Dude, I'm I'm so like excited about this actually. Here, I'll take my cam off. That guy's cool. That was cool. Hawk's mama. Dude, this is so crazy. It looks like a well-crafted anime. I was especially drawn to the new heroes. Ragnarok features many unique heroes reminiscent of the original series. Imagining what the heroes and story will be like makes my heart race. Next, we'll hear about the featured heroes of Ragnarok and the various types of content planned. Okay, this is very big. Let's hear from the head director of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, Ingwin Ho. Alright, so here we go. It's weird because I'm pretty sure they're speaking like, I'm pretty sure they're from the Korean live stream maybe, and then they're translating it to Japanese, and then we're not getting it in English, which is really odd. But dude, this is crazy. Hello, I am the head director of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, Ingwin Oh. First, let me tell you about the World of Ragnarok. The story of Ragnarok takes place in the 7DS universe, sometime between Revival of the Commandments and the Wrath of Gods. Okay. It involves Meliodas and the gang and a book about the legend of Yggdrasil. Midgard of Yggdrasil is a world headed towards destruction due to the 3-year winter. Basing the story on Midgard and the end of the world, the journey unfolds for Meliodas and the gang in various Nordic worlds. This will be available to all knights starting with the upcoming update. Please look forward to and support the upcoming opening act. So I think we're getting like part 1 of this. Okay, here's some characters. In addition to the heroes in the previous video, Ragnarok has more than 20 new characters. Oh boy. As Meliodas and his group explore the new world of Midgard, we aim to tell this story around the various characters of Midgard based on Nordic mythology and the events that arise due to the relationships between characters. This is really weird. I can't introduce every hero because they are important to the story, but I'll briefly introduce some of the heroes who play an integral role in the story of Ragnarok. Sigurd. Oh, it's a great sword. That's so cool. He's cool. I like him a lot. The character you see on the screen is Sigurd. He is the prince of a powerful nation in Midgard called Xantenberg, and he is his powerful sword used by the hero king of Xantenberg, Sigurd's father Siegfried, to slay Fafnir, the evil dragon. I'm gonna butcher some of these words. It's gonna be hard to read this. Sigurd and the legendary sword Gram threaten the safety of the seven deadly sins. Fenrir. They're adding a cat boy. Next is Fenrir. He is the werebeast boy who found his way to the newly opened Boarhat Tavern in Midgard. After hearing Fenrir's story of the wandering Midgard to search for his suddenly missing father, the seven deadly sins join him on his journey to find him. As a werebeast with the characteristics of a wolf, he has a very keen sense of smell. No waifus? Third, we have Thonar, a brave and confident warrior. That is not the name I would have chose. Her overflowing sense of justice makes her act quickly when... Oh no. This has made her a mysteriously wandering warrior shrouded in rumor. She looks cool though. Grimnir. Dude, this guy's awesome. He's like a bard. I love that. The fourth character is Grimnir the Bard. He's a bard. As someone whose job is to sing tunes about heroes and their tales, Grimnir asked to join the seven deadly sins with the desire to tell stories of the gang's adventures. As a bard, he is often criticized for exaggerating speech and behavior. But he is also helpful as an incredibly knowledgeable on the matters of Yggdrasil. Ragnarok will feature a variety of content based on Nordic mythology, including story content. One of these stories is Grimnir's book. Ragnarok bases many elements on Nordic mythology. Reminds me of Natsu. Yeah. Since it is difficult to cover all of the mythology as quests, we want to provide a variety of settings so you can experience in several or separate modes as you progress through the story. In addition, new types of boss battles and cooperative gameplay content based on Ragnarok's story will be added continuously with story chapters updates, so please look forward to it. Thanks! Dude, this is so much to take in. I am baffled that they've kept this secret the whole time. That was a great presentation. Thank you for your time, Egwin. Can't wait to experience the adventure with our new heroes. We only heard about some of the heroes briefly, but more new heroes and stories will be coming to you soon. Please look forward to it, and we appreciate your support. Next, we have a congratulatory message from the original author of the Seven Deadly Sins and General Supervisor of Ragnarok, Nakaba Suzuki. This is cool. Hey, what's going on, Selfish? Let's hear his message. Hello, Knights of Seven Deadly Sins from around the world. I am the author of the Seven Deadly Sins, Nakaba Suzuki. In honor of the second anniversary of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, as well as the reveal of the original story Ragnarok, I am here to send you my warm regards. As the original author, I am very happy to present to you the original story for Grand Cross. I am excited to see Meliodas and the Seven Deadly Sins adventures in the new world of Ragnarok. I would like to express my gratitude to all of those, the Seven Deadly Sins around the world. All of those who love the Seven Deadly Sins around the world. The Seven Deadly Sins was reimagined as an incredibly high-quality game by Netmarble FNC. Please show your love and support for their original story for Grand Cross Ragnarok. I'm doing pretty good, dude. How are you?
I love you.
Thank you. I love you. Yes, this was a congratulatory message. As Mr. Suzuki said, I think the high-quality production will capture Knights' hearts. Just think about the new world and heroes of Ragnarok makes me excited. I am beginning to wonder how Ragnarok's vast world and heroes came to be realized. Let's hear from the art team, Hyunjung Kwan. On the creation of the heroes who will lead the new story. This is so crazy. Alright! Art director! Let's get it! Everybody in the chat's asking for diamonds. This is ridiculous. Hello! I'm from the art team. That's my best translation. I will talk about the heroes of Ragnarok and the world building process. As usual, yeah, exactly. First, we gave the heroes of Ragnarok a lot of thought in their creation. Because they are completely new heroes, we wondered how we can provide an impact to knights. We wanted to present concepts and designs never before seen in the original series. We also wanted to make Ragnarok appeal not only to the fans of the original series, but also to a broader audience by referencing fantasy concepts and the hero skills of Ragnarok. In addition, we wanted to create more weighty and meaty effects. In the Grand Cross team of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, there is a team solely in charge of the character cutscenes. In the beginning, they created cutscenes by referencing the original anime so as to stay familiar to the fans. Because it is a game, there is the limitation of creating this usage limited something, adding lines and motions according to the characters' personalities, how they should be added to make things something, how to create situations that wouldn't bore the audience, how to express the charms of each character to the knights. We thought about a lot of things. In order to breathe life into the heroes, just like the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, we focused a great deal of effort on the casting, the JP and KR voice actors. We tried our best to make each in-game character stand out. The music of Ragnarok is a blend of classical Northern European sounds and the sounds of the Seven Deadly Sins to create a diverse array of music. Using emotional melodies and a magnificent orchestra, we made an effort to arrange music with soft, lyrical, and dynamic sound. We are doing our best to provide not only the joy of seeing, but also the joy of hearing. The expression of the original story and settings, or story settings and stages also require a great deal of consideration. A lot of the consideration has also been given to the design so that you can feel the charm of Northern Europe, a new world of the snowfields completely different from the bright feeling of the original work. We have made a great effort to express the beauty of this world, despite the horror of a winter which continues for 3 years. The art does look really good. As a creator, I will be very happy if you enjoy the game and enjoy the new scenery of the world different from the original. Ragnarok will provide a richer impression of the original art, or original work. We will do our best in the future so that your time in the new, never before seen world will be enjoyed and something. I do like that, this screen right here. This screen looks really cool. I would assume that will be probably the new opening or something like that whenever the update launches. Thank you for your presentation. I would like to give the developers a round of applause for spending so much time developing a new world and heroes. It takes a lot of effort from many people in order to breathe life into heroes. Most importantly, their voices are crucial in order to be more lifelike. Next, we have a video from the voice actors who give our characters personality. Let's see them on the screen. So we're going Norse. Wonder if they'll include the ship of nails. I have no idea. It's Meliodas. Can't believe it's been 2 years since the release of Grand Cross. I would like to express my sincere gratitude and congratulations. First day of recording for Grand Cross feels like ages ago. But I believe it was a meaningful time that seems to have went by in the blink of an eye. I am honored to be part of the new story as a voice actor. That's so cool. They're getting the original voice actors to like be new characters, I'm assuming. It's an original story that can only be enjoyed in Grand Cross. Please join me, Meliodas, on a new adventure. That's so cool. Do you think this will bring people back? This is definitely a good reason to come back to the game. It just depends on how frequent. Like they said, the updates are supposed to be like every month, along with like the new story chapters and stuff like that. So I think as long as they can keep it consistent and make it interesting enough, like with content and stuff like that in the game, like not only just being like a story mode, but like bringing like events and stuff like that to the game and stuff like that, I think it would be a really great time to come back to the game. It's really cool because these characters look like they do actually fit into the story itself. Like that guy who looks like he could just be like a holy knight or something like that. That is not what I thought that guy would look like. Alright, I guess I'm buffering. Don't do this to me. Please. Imagine if they have RPG gameplay added in the game. That would be crazy. No. I'm gonna be a little bit behind now, I'm sorry. Odd that they made Fenrir humanoid. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that. I don't know a whole lot about Norse mythology, but I've definitely seen some of it in the past, and it definitely seems cool. His voice. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting. I mean, he does seem to be like a child, so I would imagine you would need like a higher pitched voice actor for it. Do you think more gems will be added or more ways to get them? I would imagine they'll probably do this like some sort of like the same way that they do with the regular story, where you probably will get like 30 gems or something like that from completing it each time a new chapter comes out. I would imagine it could be different, but I would think they would try to keep that same sort of formula. Fenrir is a large wolf. Meet the boy. Now a small child. Hell yeah, this is my guy. This guy's awesome. I really like his design too. He's super cool. And he's got his little lute. This is so badass. I love it. The Ship of Nails is a ship made entirely out of the toenails of the dead. I don't imagine they will incorporate that, but you never know. His voice also matches with the character. I think so. Dude, him talking like Meliodas is crazy. We thank the voice actors who breathe life into the heroes for their congratulatory message. Meeting the voice actors like this makes me anticipate the encounter between the heroes of the Seven Deadly Sins and Ragnarok. That's his famous line. Lastly, we will talk about the detailed update schedule and rewards for Ragnarok. Here we go. This is what you were asking about. To talk about that, let's bring the executive producer of the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, Ku, back on stage. Yes, yes, yes. Rewards. That's what everybody in the chat is bitching about, so... We will now talk about the schedule and plans for the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross Ragnarok. That is such a mouthful of a title. First, the special newsletter site containing the latest update news and other information opened today. The special knights who sign up to the newsletter will be given the latest information fast. If possible, we'll look at this after the stream, or like after the presentation. You can sign up to the newsletter by using the site button on the right. Next, I would like to inform you of the expected date for the first chapter of Ragnarok, which all knights will be most curious about. The first chapter of Ragnarok will release in Korea and Japan, followed by global/Asia servers. The Korean and Japanese builds will present Ragnarok for the first time through an update at the end of June. Okay. In addition, global/Asia servers will present the first story of the Ragnarok in all 12 languages at the end of July. Okay, so we're getting it a month late. Finally, to commemorate the first wonderful journey in the Ragnarok for all knights, from the day of the first update of Ragnarok, we will be giving all knights the following wonderful gifts. All knights who log into the game will receive 100 diamonds, one SSR hero from Ragnarok, although we can't reveal the name just yet, and a full set of costumes for one of the Ragnarok heroes. A full set of costumes. And that's not all. Various types of content and rewards are being prepared. Dude, this looks sick. So we ask you for your interest and support. Thank you. Dude, okay, so that's super cool. Be available soon. This is so cool. You can also view updates and perks throughout the newsletter. This is very exciting. Please make sure to sign up. And that was the world premiere of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Ragnarok. Full sets, it sounds like. With this new beginning, I would like to once again express my gratitude to the knights who have enjoyed the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. The upcoming Ragnarok will guide you to a vast world. Please enjoy the World of Ragnarok, a thrilling adventure with charming heroes. We sincerely thank you for tuning in. Okay, so this is the end of it. Thank you, cute lady. That was very nice of you. Oh, that was very cool. Big ups for the game. Yeah, super huge for the game. I think this is that same trailer that they showed a minute ago. Such a cool... Wow, such a crazy experience. I think it said full set of costumes or whatever. So I don't know if they're giving all 3 costumes for a character out or what. I don't know. But we'll just have to see on that one, obviously, because the wording is a little weird. But imagine we get 12 gems. Can we battle sometime? I have no idea. I really don't. I really do want to do like a stream where like I fight subscribers and stuff like that. I think it would be a lot of fun. I just have no idea when I'm going to get around to doing that yet. If they made a different PvP specifically for Ragnarok characters only for more additional gems income, it would be cool. I think that would be really cool, but I don't know. It just depends on how ambitious they want to be with this. Obviously, this is really interesting and like it's a whole new story, but I don't know if it's gonna like affect other game mechanics or anything like that. Imagine this animation in the actual show. God, we could only imagine. I'm here, boys. You're a tiny bit late. The presentation just ended. Oh, nice. How did your stream go? This stuff looks so good. I really wanna... Dude, there's Big Booba Lady. I want to see how to sign up for that newsletter, because it would be cool to look at that if they've already got like the first draft of it or whatever done. I hope we get her as the first character, for obvious reasons. Okay, well, that's over with. Sign up for the newsletter. Here we go. I'm not giving you guys my email. Sorry about it. Be right back. Thank you for subscribing. Wonder if that means they're going to go ahead and send me one. Wish I had the power to go into the 7DS world. I mean, so many hot chicks are there. I mean, you're not wrong. That boob lady have the same eyes as Red Lilia. Oh, that's a good point. Pretty cool. I just want Flame Man. Closest I'll ever get to Rengoku. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I do hope that they do like a Demon Slayer collab or something like that sometime. That would be kind of cool. All right, I don't think that they've done an actual like, I don't think that they've released the first newsletter or anything like that yet, because obviously we just signed up for it, but they haven't sent me one, so I think we'll just have to wait for it to come out, maybe. I got his email, boys. I would not email that. That is not me. Where's this newsletter? You have to go to their website. I'll post it in the chat just in case you're interested. But other than that, I don't think that they've sent one out just yet. All new original story for the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross Ragnarok. Dude, Sigurd looks cool. They've got the trailer and everything. Actually, I think this is the live stream, maybe. Stay updated with Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross through various official channels. Blah, 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 blah. Very cool. Honestly, I'm very impressed with that. I think that went super, super well. I'm late. What happened? So basically, to sum it up, they are apparently creating their own original story for the game where the Seven Deadly Sins cross over into the world of Norse mythology, and they're making their own original characters and stuff like that who are going to be voice acted and everything, and there's basically going to be a whole new story that's going to have, I think they said 24 or maybe it was like 12 chapters or something like that, and they want to release a new chapter of that every month alongside the original story chapters that come out. So it should basically be like, instead of them just giving us one new chapter from the original story of Seven Deadly Sins, they're going to be giving an original story out each month as well, which should have its own sort of like rewards and stuff, and it has its own original characters and everything like that, and it's mind-blowingly cool. Like, honestly, I think they did a really good job with it. The trailers, the gameplay, like all of the stuff that they showed off looked really, really good. So I am super hyped. Oh, I actually understood pretty much all of the Norse references. The only Norse mythology stuff that I've even seen is from like God of War, and I am not a huge God of War fan, so I don't know a whole lot about it. I know that it's very, very interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff in it for sure. So I definitely think it'll be like cool and interesting, like original stuff that the Seven Deadly Sins obviously have nothing to do with, but should be neat. I do think it's odd that the stream was dubbed over and then subbed. Yeah, I think that was kind of weird. It's almost like they were like, okay, the Korean live stream is probably going to have the original audio, and then they dubbed it, or they dubbed it to Japanese for the Japanese stream most likely, and then the English stream just got subtitles, which is a little bit odd, but I guess it is what it is. Oh, damn, let's go. That sounds amazing. I know this. I think this will be like a really big update. They said that they're going to be giving out whenever the actual story comes out, which they did say that for the JP and Korean version of the game, it's going to be coming out at the end of June, so the end of this month. And then we on the global/Asia servers are going to be getting it at the end of July. So it is going to be a month late for us, but I think that might be a good thing. I think that they're probably doing it like that so they have time to translate all of the stuff over for the global version of the game. Plus, we'll get to see a look at what the JP and Korean like version of the game get before we get it, which is kind of nice because we'll be able to save gems and stuff like that for potential skip banners and stuff. So it might not be all bad that we're getting it a little bit late. Obviously, it would be cool to go ahead and like try it out as soon as it comes out, but it may not be all bad. Oh, a lot of talking today. One of the guys on the stream literally sounds like Meliodas. So they had the original Meliodas voice actor in the stream. He was one of the voice actors that they got to. I think he was saying that he's I don't know if he's necessarily voicing a new character, but he's voicing all of the Meliodas lines for this new story for Grand Cross, which is really cool. DaBaby, that is sad. Jay, I am going to make a DaBaby emote. I just haven't got around to it yet. Hopefully, I think that the Arthur banner should be dropping next week, on Tuesday or whatever. I'm going to try to have the DaBaby emote ready for that stream, by the way. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Hopefully it looks good, but I'm going to make a DaBaby emote. Bro, the only thing that matters is there are mommy milkers. Dude, okay, so that one girl in the story, maybe if this is the, yeah. Where's that woman at? Actually, it might be easier just to go to the trailer at the end. I think it's right here, right after King. This girl right here. Good Lord. Good Lord. There are definitely milkers in the update, confirmed. Can't wait for all 20 characters. Dude, it's going to be so crazy. That's a lot of characters, too. They said that they're going to be giving out one free character, and they are going to be a Ragnarok, like, original character. They're going to be giving out, I think they said, all of the costumes for that character. Not positive if it's all 3 costumes or if it's just one costume set. But and they're giving out 100 diamonds, which is really crazy. I can't wait for the gems. Honestly, that'll be really nice. Just having like extra gems and stuff like that from this sort of content will be really good. I would imagine the sort of rewards and stuff like that they do for the original story will probably be around the same for the Ragnarok story. Like they'll give out like free tickets and stuff like that you get for completing missions and everything. I would imagine, but you never know, obviously. Should have been a 7 Deadly Sins High School DxD collab. I'm really glad they didn't do a collab just because we've had so much crazy stuff going on lately. I don't think anybody has gems for another crazy collab, honestly. I don't care about anything other than the evil girl with mommy milkers. Yeah, honestly, you got a good point there. New Resident Evil 8 lady. Dear Lord, take my money. Jay, you're crazy. 120 LMAO. Sounds like Netmarble for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely seems interesting. I think hopefully that with this new original stuff, hopefully they're not going to rush all of the crazy insane characters that are going to be coming out with the actual story, because at this point we're not too far away from like starting on the last like season of the anime. So obviously there's a lot of really, really crazy characters that come like that get shown off in the last season of the anime. So hopefully they can use Ragnarok and the content from this to sort of make it to where you're not going to be having to summon for like the insanely like crazy units from the later end of the show. Because honestly, like, I think if they just keep rushing out characters from the actual show itself, like if we end up getting like the pacifier demon or whatever it's called, or like any of that crazy stuff that comes out within the last season of the show, if we start getting that stuff, it's going to be so crazy and hectic for the game. And if they're just dropping those kind of characters like back to back to back and stuff like that, I don't think it's going to be a fun time for people. So hopefully they can use this Ragnarok content as a way to sort of create longevity and maybe push out some of those banners for a little while to give people time to either save or just skip these characters or whatever they want to do. I think that would be a really good way for them to go. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen yet. Bongos for that bongo cat to play on. Good God. Oh. They're not going to give us a break on the banners now. I really don't know what's going on. Because we're getting the Ragnarok content a month late, at least we should be able to hopefully see if they make a banner and everything like that corresponds with the update on the JP and Korean versions of the game first, so that way we can anticipate it on the global version and determine whether the characters are good and we actually want to summon for them. So that's kind of what I was getting at, the good part about it being a month later for us. So I'm not really sure yet. The gym income better be insane. I really do hope it's good. The patch or the dev notes are actually out right now. I'm gonna record the video for that probably after I make a summary video for this. And from what I've read of the dev notes so far, they seem to be addressing a lot of the issues like that in the game. It looks like right now might be the start of like an uphill sort of trend for the game, because it seems like in the dev notes they were talking about a lot of the complaints and stuff like that that the community had, and that they were going to try to fix and make better. So it seems good. Like, I think that the game is slowly becoming, like, I think it's slowly moving into a good direction, and it should end up working out hopefully for a lot of players. Talking so much. Damn, I hope Ban is now a skip. That would be crazy. If they end up making these Ragnarok characters super crazy and it makes Ban a skip character, I have no idea what that's going to mean for the game. So I'm guessing we have to summon for all these new original characters. They said that they're giving one character away for free whenever the banner, whenever the initial update for Ragnarok comes out. I would assume they're probably going to push out banners and stuff like that for some of the other characters. But I guess with them releasing a new chapter for it every month, we could potentially see like a new Ragnarok banner every month maybe. So one out of the two banners each month, I guess, because they do banners every 2 weeks, could potentially be a new original character, which may end up being worth skipping for, or whatever the case may be. I really don't know how they're going to do that just yet. Mommy Milkers is going to be a boss, and her ult is luring you in with her milkers. I would not be surprised. She definitely could lure men in. I do not doubt that whatsoever. Everyone was just spamming 1,000 gems in the premiere. Dude, I know. People are so greedy. It's so crazy. Like, they just gave out the free birthday reward celebrations and stuff like that, or the celebration rewards, and, like, people are already asking for, like, tons and tons of free gems. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you cannot please everybody in this community. It's crazy. Oh, man, I know why my dad left to go get milk. I understand now. God. I'm skipping Ban either way. I don't know. Ban does seem good, but from a lot of the comments that I've been recently getting on the that rant video that I did, it does seem like a lot of the people have sort of like, maybe he's sort of like nestled into his spot in the meta. A lot of people have said that he's not nearly as bad as people think he is, especially if like regular players are playing him and they're not just whales who 6'6" and like go for like the crazy team comps and stuff. Like, if your team isn't completely like maxed out beyond belief, like a lot of the like Grand Cross YouTubers are using, then he's pretty like like, you can deal with him. He doesn't, they've kind of said that he's not nearly as bad as he looks in a lot of the videos, which sounds good to me, because in the videos, obviously, like, people, you know, summoning for him and stuff like that, you know, they make it seem like he's a god. So I have no idea what's going on with that. If we get like 200 gems or something, I'm going to be so pissed. I really don't know what we're getting at this point. I hope it's like some 150 banners them have. I hope that they do like some more step ups and stuff, because the step up for Arthur was a really nice change of pace for the JP and Korean versions, because I'm so used to them doing like 600 mileage banners or 900 mileage banners, that honestly being able to get a new character in 242 gems is such a good way to go. Whew. One of the characters out of the 20 LMFAO, they are so generous. I mean, I guess you could take what you get. They could have just gave us none of them. I really don't know. It really just depends on how many new characters they're going to put on each of the banners. Like, hopefully it's just like one character per banner, or maybe 2 characters per banner. But if they're like releasing a bunch of them at one time, I really don't know how it's going to go. And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. I love that show, actually. How I Met Your Mother is such a good show. Can you check out my channel? Yeah, sure. So what happened? Just wondering. They're basically making an original story just for Grand Cross that is completely separate from the original story, and it looks really, really good. Like, they're making their own new thing, and it has new characters and all kinds of cool, like, new cutscenes and voice acting and really cool stuff. I'm very excited for it. I think that's going to be it. I would have loved to have went over the newsletter. We'll check one more time to see if they've sent out anything. I don't know if they have. It does not look like it, unfortunately. But I think we're going to call it there. I'm going to try to make like sort of like a recap video or whatever for this, just so that way people don't have to sit through this entire 1 hour live stream to sort of see what they added. And then I'm probably going to do a dev notes video for tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to stay tuned. I don't know, sub or whatever you want to do. I do live streams every so often, and it's always really fun to interact with chat and stuff like that. So if you guys want to do more live stream stuff, definitely let me know. Or if you just want to be around, make sure you subscribe or whatever. Anyways, that is basically it from me. Thank you guys so much for, tuning in, watching, seeing the thing with me. Glad I was there to translate as much as I could. The text was a little faster than my reading level, so hopefully I didn't miss too much there. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. But I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. See you, baby. I'll see you.